Hello everyone, welcome to the marathon series for your KEAM 2023. How are you guys and how is the Josh with all the marathon going on from the morning 11 a.m.? Are you guys now having that final feels of your final exam coming super soon? Yes, now we're so excited. Yes, tell me. And welcome everybody. Today we are going to revise the entire algebra in this one single marathon. We will complete relation, function, sets, matrices and determinants, complex number and quadratic equation. We will look and revise all the formulas. We are also going to do much more things which I will tell soon. But let me know quickly, how are you guys feeling? And are you super duper excited for this marathon? Well, it is going to be long, but it is going to be super duper amazing. Hi, Anaha and Priya Krishna. I'm you. Yes, welcome all of you. Are you guys excited? Okay, now today we are going to do a complete algebra marathon, and do you know what all things we have planned for you today? Let's see, let's have a look. Well, first of all, we will be revising the entire formula for your KEAM 2023 related to algebra from class 11th as well as from class 12. Then we will be practicing PYQs, important questions which have been repeated many times in the exam. Lastly, bonus tips, which will be exam tips, special tips for you, which will help you write your exams in the most perfect way possible, which nobody else is gonna provide. And there is a secret MVP today. Do you want to know what is MVP? If yes, then keep following the session till end. You will know soon. Okay. I know that you might be very tired by now listening to all the marathons going on for physics, chemistry and now maths here. But don't worry, I'm there to keep up your Josh. I'm there to help you in every way possible. So quickly subscribe to this channel if you are new, and don't forget to hit the like button and show your Josh. Alright. Okay, awesome. Hi everybody. I can see you and super excited to meet you all. Let's begin. Shall we? Alright. So, first of all, we will be starting with relations and functions. Quickly, we will be revising the entire chapter. Then we will focus on sets, matrices and determinants and complex numbers. Okay. It's hard, but it's worth it all. Absolutely right. I agree. Okay. Yes, I am very sorry, but we won't be able to converse in Malayalam language, but maths is a language of formulas and equations, and we will not need any other language for our communication, right? Okay, so ready guys? Let's revise relation and function with full enthusiasm. Now, I'm only going to tell you guys the important formulas. Leave all the theory and all the basics. We have already done that. Now, let's focus on the important formulas, important PYQs. Alright. First of all, in the chapter relations and functions, always you will see a question based on domain, codomain and range. And many students get confused what are these things. So let's see that first. Domain refers to your input values. There is a function. Whatever is your input is your domain. Whatever is your output is your codomain. Okay, whatever comes out of the function is your codomain. Now, codomain is basically set of all possible outputs. Now, in that set of all possible outputs, your exact outputs, this is what? Exact output is the range, which is a subset of the codomain. So, in the question, they will generally ask you a question that what can be domain of this function? What can be codomain of this function? What can be range of the function? So, it all depends on allowed values by looking at the function. Okay, I will show you a question also based on that. Okay, Now, how do you find the range for a particular function? Basically, you find the inverse of the function, and then you check that this function is valid, is basically having a defined value for what all inputs. So we can see that at x is equal to -1, y is equal to -1, it is not valid. So we can clearly say that our range will never contain 1, it will contain all the other real numbers. Okay, so we just find the inverse of it. Now, I hope you guys understood the relationship between domain, range and codomain. If not, look at this diagram carefully. All your input values are nothing but your domain values. All your output values are nothing but your codomain values. Okay, and if a value is left out, this is all codomain. Now only the selected values, they are range of the functions. All right. Can we score 300 marks? Can we score 700 marks? Of course you can. We are there with this marathon series, and why will you not score? Right? Okay. So this is domain, this is range, and this is codomain of the function. Clear? Now, let's look at class 12th relations and functions. So in class 12th, we have learned about different types of relations. It always comes in your exam. Identify reflexive, symmetric, and transitive relation. Now, what is reflexive? Reflexive says that your relation set should contain all the A elements. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Whatever is your element should have a pair which has similar, same to same elements. Okay. Symmetric says that if AB belongs to the relation, BA should also belong to the relation. Remember? And transitive says what? If AB belongs to the relation and there is a term BC belonging to the relation, then AC should also belong to the relation. That is transitive. They will always ask, is this relation reflexive, symmetric, or transitive? So we need to know how to do that. Next is different types of functions we have. We have into, onto, one, one, many to one. Okay. Now what is a one, one function? If every input has only single output, 1 to 1. If every or some input has more than one output, basically every output has more than one input. So suppose this is related to this, this is also related to this, this is also related to this. So this becomes many to one. Okay. Now, into and onto functions. Onto functions are basically if your range is equal to your codomain. That means all the codomain elements are there in the range, then it is onto function. If your range is just a subset of the codomain, it is not equal to codomain, then it is an into function. Okay. Now, what is a bijective function? Who will tell me quickly in the chat box what is a bijective function? Let me know quickly. Let me know. How much is the KEAM total marks? Oh, you don't know that yet? How many questions you have in maths exam? Total 120 questions, 4 marks each, and -1 negative marks. So calculate how much is the total. 1, 1 and onto, and Maria, absolutely right. Okay, now let's solve some questions quickly. Everybody take out your pen and paper and solve the question along with me. Question number 1. If your f of x, that is, if your function is 4x plus 3 upon x plus 2, then the value of f inverse minus 2 is equal to what? How do we find out inverse of a function? How do we find out inverse of a function? Quickly, let's look at that. So, if f of x is 4x plus 3 upon x plus 2. Quickly, just put f of x as y. Okay, multiply. Y into x plus 2 is 4x plus 3. So, y into x plus 2 is equal to 4x plus 3. Now, do one thing. Bring x to the left hand side. So, yx minus 4x is equal to 3 minus 2y. X common, y minus 4 is equal to 3 minus 2y. Now, bring y minus 4 to the right hand side. X is equal to 3 minus 2y upon y minus 4. Okay. Now I have x is equal to 3 minus 2y. So I have 3 minus 2y upon y minus 4. Now we will simply say that what is x? Now we know that f of x is y. So x is f inverse of y. So if f inverse of y is 3 minus 2y upon y minus 4. So f inverse of x will be 3 minus 2x upon x minus 4. Now you have f inverse x value. So what will be f inverse of minus 2? Tell me quickly. F inverse of minus 2. Arthur is saying option B. Is that correct? How we will check? We will simply put f inverse of minus 2 is 3 into 3 minus 2 into minus 2 upon minus 2 minus 4. So it will be 3 plus 4 upon minus 6. So minus 7 upon 6. Very good. Very good. You guys are getting right answer. Absolutely right. Minus 7 upon 6. Perfectly correct. Alright. Okay. Awesome. Next question. See, I told you they will always ask domain question, range question. They are very, very important. Now, in the question they are telling, if your function is minus 4 to 2, if your domain is minus 4 to 2, your range is real number. Basically, your codomain is your real number and your function is this. Then the range of the function will be what? What did I tell you? If you need the range of the function, what should you do? First of all, y is root over 16 minus x square. Now, y square will be 16 minus x square. So, x square will be 16 minus y square. X will be root over 16 minus y square. So, this is basically, we have got x in terms of y. Now we can simply determine what are the allowed values for y. So x is given root over 16 minus y square. Now we know that 16 minus y square should be greater than equal to 0. Why? Because inside root we should have positive number greater than equal to 0. So this means that 16 is greater than equal to y square and y is less than equal to basically plus minus 4. Fine. But in the question they are telling us our input is only between minus 4 to 2. Now imagine if you put values less than 4, then you are getting right answer. But what if you put negative values? What will happen? Think. What will happen? Now can y be negative? Y cannot be negative. Why it cannot be negative? Because how can root value be negative? Root is always positive. We can't get negative. So here we see that it will be always between 0 to 4. So my answer will be option B, that it should always be between 0 to 4 because my y is less than 4 and I can't take negative values to greater than 0. So it is between 0 and 4. Clear? Okay. Next question. Very, very important, very, very interesting question. F of x is x square. G of x is root over 9 plus x. Then the value of f of g minus g of f of 4 is equal to dash. Okay. Do you know how to solve these type of questions? How many of you know how to find out f of g of f of g? F of g is f of g of x. Okay. What is g of x? Root over 9 plus x. So f of root over 9 plus x. What is f of x? X square. This square. So this is equal to root over 9 plus x whole square. What do you get? You get 9 plus x. Till here everybody is clear? What is f of g? It is important. They ask every year about FOG function, GOF function, f of g, g of f. So you should know. Okay. Now let's calculate g of f. What we will get? So we will get g of f is g of f of x. Okay. So g of function of x square. Now put here x square. So you get root over 9 plus x square. Simple. Now in the question they are asking what is the value of this. So let's find out. Now f of g minus g of f of 4. So what is f of g? 9 plus x. Okay. So this is 9 plus x minus root over 9 plus x square, where x is equal to 4. So just put x is equal to 4. 9 plus 4 minus root over 9 plus 4 square. 9 plus 4 is 13. Minus 9 plus 4 square, 9 plus 16. What is 9 plus 16? 25. What is root over 25? 5. What is my answer? 13 minus 5. How much? Which option? 13 minus 5 is 8. Option number D is the right answer. Clear to all of you? First you find out f of g of x. Then you find out g of f of x. Then you find out f of g minus g of f. Then you put x is equal to 4, x is equal to 4, and then you get the answer. Clear? Okay. Next question. Is this function 1, 1, onto or none of the above? Quickly, let me see who is going to answer first. Is this 1, 1, onto, odd, even, whatsoever? What will be the answer? Quickly. Okay, Rose is saying option D. It is 1, 1 and onto. Anybody else? What type of function it is? Nobody else? You don't even want to try? You don't even want to guess? Look at the question. Is it 1, 1? Is it onto? Albin is saying option D. What about others? And why can I see only 8 likes on the video? Come on guys. 35 watching, 35 likes should be there. Come on, come on. Everybody is getting option D? Well, everybody is right. So as we can see, if I put 7 minus 3x and if I put 7 minus 3y, 7, 7 cancel, minus 3x is equal to minus 3y, minus 3 cancel, x is equal to y. So if the output is same, then input is also same. So it happens in 1, 1 function, and clearly 7 minus 3x allows all the real numbers as the output. You will get minus 2 as the output, minus 100 as the output, plus 2 as the output. So it is a 1, 1 and onto function. No need to do all of this. Directly by looking at the function you can tell. How can you tell? I have told you earlier, this is a polynomial function. Now polynomial functions are 1, 1 and onto. Especially the linear polynomial functions, they are 1, 1 and onto. So directly just tick 1, 1 and onto. There, this is a shortcut. Note down this trick, everybody. If it is a linear polynomial, directly you can tell it is 1, 1 and onto. No need to solve. No need to waste time. Note it. Okay, next. This relation is on the elements 0, 1 and 2. The relation is given by this. Is it reflexive, symmetric, transitive? Quickly, I want the answer in 30 seconds. Look at the set. Just look at this set and tell me it is reflexive, symmetric, transitive, symmetric and transitive, or equivalence. Quickly, everybody. How do you tell? How do you tell? Option C, it is transitive. Okay. Option A, it is reflexive. Okay. Option E, it is equivalence. And option A, Anaha, option E. Okay. All confused? 3 students are still telling the right answer. Well, the right answer is reflexive. 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2. So it is reflexive. But you have 0, 1. You don't have 1, 0. So it is not symmetric. You have 0, 1. You have 1, 2. But you don't have 0, 2. So it is not transitive. So the answer is, it is just reflexive function. It is neither symmetric nor transitive, just symmetric function. Okay, clear? Alright. Last question for this chapter. If f of x indicates greatest integer function less than equal to x, they are so good, they have even told you what is greatest integer function. Sometimes they will not tell you what is greatest integer function. You should know yourself. Then can you tell me the value of minus 4.6? An integer greater than minus 4.6. Sorry, less than minus 4.6. Quickly, quickly. You should get answer in 10 seconds itself. Integer less than minus 4.6. Yes. Minus 5 is less than minus 4.6. Next, integer less than 2.7. Correct. 2 is less than 2.7. So what should be the right answer? Minus 5 and 2 is my right answer. Because minus 5 is less than minus 4.6. 2 is less than 2.7. Clear? Clear, everybody? Alright. Next, let's move on to sets. Now, sets has very limited formulas and very limited questions. Super scoring, super easy. Let's do that. But before we move on to sets, what are we going to do? We are quickly going to smash the like button and subscribe to this channel right now, right away. Right. Come on. Let's have 50 likes on the video right now. Okay. Awesome. Let's go for sets. Now sets, there are very few important formulas. Note down. First formula. What is A union B? N of A, N of B minus A intersection B. Okay. What is difference between two sets? It is set A minus intersection of the two sets. Yes, notes will be available on Telegram channel. Follow the Telegram channel. Okay. Next, De Morgan's law. Every year they asked question based on this. What is De Morgan law? First you need to know all the Venn diagrams. This is A union B. All of A, all of B, all of A intersection B. A union B complement, like excluding all of this will be A intersection B complement. Now let's have a look at A complement, B complement and their intersection. Well, it is also similar. So this implies that A union B complement is A complement intersection B complement. Similarly, again De Morgan's law says that if you look at A intersection B complement and A complement union B complement, you see same to same answer. So A intersection B complement and A complement union B complement, they both are same. Can you guys see? A complement union B complement. Also, please note down tomorrow's schedule, super duper important. Okay, cool. So this is the second De Morgan's law. Okay. So we have noted down De Morgan's law. Now this is the complete mind map of the chapter. Second thing, difference of set we have seen. What is A minus B? A minus will be A minus A intersection B. What is complement of a set? Anything that is not included in the set. So A complement will be universal set minus set A. Okay. Union of sets. Everything inside A and B is included in the union of set. Intersection of set. Only the common things between A and B are in intersection of sets. Okay. Now, these are all the other formulas related to the chapter. Identity laws, that what is A union phi? A union universal set. A intersection universal sets and A intersection phi. Complement laws, A union A complement is universal set. A intersection A complement is phi, that is null set. Universal complement is phi, phi complement is universal set. Okay. Distributive laws, it is simple, just like addition and multiplication. Union can be distributed over intersection. Intersection can be distributed over union, right? Next, A union A is always A intersection A is always A, and A union B and B union A are same. So they are commutative as well. Next, involution law, A complement is A itself, and associative law is if you change the bracket, if you change the order, answer will not change. Any confusion to anybody in all these formulas? All these formulas are clear. Have you memorized them? Yes, quickly make this mind map inside your map. Print it inside your mind, because it has all the formulas of sets chapter. Okay. Now, if you know all the formulas, let's do some questions. Number 1. If X is a set having 1, pi, ordered pair 42, root 2, ordered pair 1, 3, which of the following statement is true? Quickly tell me the answer. Come on. Not yet memorized. Please memorize it. I will share the PPT. I will share the notes in the Telegram channel. Memorize it today itself. That is your homework. All the formulas should be in your mind, should be printed in your mind today. Okay? Don't delay it. What should be the right answer? Is pi an element of X? Is pi an element of X? Let's have a look one by one. Pi belongs to set X. Yes. Pi is an element of set X. Ordered pair 1, 3 is a subset of X. It is a subset of X. Yes or no? Quickly. Take a guess. Yes or no? It is a subset of X or no? Try answering this. It is going to come in your paper. Do you know this is all PYQ question? All PYQ questions. I am only practicing PYQs. Every year PYQ, super duper important. 1, 3 is a subset of X. No. It is an element of X. It is an element of X. 1, 3 belongs to X. It is not a subset of X. Okay. Next. What about ordered pair 1 pi? Ordered pair 1 and pi, is it a subset of X? Yes. Because if I take 1, if I take pi and I make an ordered pair, it will be a subset of the set, because it is not inside curly bracket. If it is inside curly bracket written like an ordered pair, it is element of the set, not subset of the set. So what is the right answer? Only statement P and R are true. Other is false. Understood? Okay. Alright. Next question. Set A and set B are the subsets of universal set. Set A has 24 elements. A intersection B is 8. Universal set is 63. What is the value of A complement union B complement? Which formula? De Morgan's law. A complement union B complement is A intersection B whole complement. Am I right? A complement union B complement will be A intersection B whole complement. That is De Morgan's law. Now what will be A intersection B whole complement? Simply universal set minus A intersection B. Complement is what? Anything that is not inside that. So universal set minus A intersection B. What is universal set? 63. What is A intersection B? 8. What should be your answer? What should be your answer? Option number B. Yes. 63 minus 8 according to the De Morgan's law. We don't need this value. It is only given to confuse you. So please note it down. Trick here. This is only for confusion. No need of focusing on such values. Don't sit in the exam and think that why is A given 24? How should I use it? Maybe I should do 63 minus 8 plus 24. Students will do like this. Don't use everything in the question. Some things are given just to confuse you. So don't use everything. Note down this important tip. Don't use everything in the question. It is just sometimes for confusion. Alright. So guys, how is the Josh? Are you all able to understand everything? Yes. Very soon we are going to do limits. Don't worry. Differential calculus is coming soon. This final week, we are going to revise everything. Okay. Algebra, differential calculus, integral calculus, 2D geometry, 3D geometry, probability statistics, everything. Okay. So, time for MVP. Now, MVP is what? MVP is our most valued player. Have you heard of this term earlier? Most valued player. Now, who is going to be our most valued player? Can you guess who is our most valued player today? Well, our most valued player will be announced on Telegram as well. So, basically, the one who answers the following question first will be our most valued player. So, are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Solve this question. What is the right answer? Let f of x be x cube, g of x be 3 to the power x. So, it is, let me write here again, f of x is x cube, g of x is 3 to the power x. Then what are the values of a such that g of f of a is equal to f of g of a? Come on. Who is going to solve and give the answer? Very, very interesting question. Very, very important question. Most valued problem. And this problem is from your previous year question paper only. Not from anywhere outside. What is this? And I will give you only 1 minute. Only 1 minute to solve. Come on. Nala Shri is giving 9. Nehan is getting plus root 3. Vishnu is getting 3. Hitesh is getting 9. Okay. Now stop. Everybody stop. Let's look at the value. Okay. Let's look at the value. So, firstly, they are asking g of f of a, f of g of a. Right? Now, what is g of f of a? G of f of a. So, f of a is x cube. G of x cube. Here, what is f of g of a? So, f of 3 to the power x. So, here instead of x, we will write a. Clear? Simple? A cube and 3 to the power a. Okay? Now, what is g of a cube? G of a cube is 3 to the power a cube. 3 to the power a cube. Clear? Now, what is f of 3 to the power a? 3 to the power a whole cube. 3 to the power a whole cube. So, what should be the answer? Now, if I am getting that 3 to the power a cube should be equal to 3 to the power a cube. 3 to the power a cube is equal to 3 to the power a cube. It is true for what values of a? It is true for all values of a. It is true for 1. It is true for 3. It is true for 0. What do you guys think? What should be a? What should be a? Interesting question, right? Interesting question. What should be a here? Now a should be 1. So 3 to the power 1 cube is 3 to the power 1 cube. But what about 3 to the power 2 cube? It is also same. What about 3 to the power 3 cube? It is also same. So for what value of a is this true? Yes. And Maria has given right answer. Yes, the right answer is for all values of a. For all values of a, for all the real numbers, your answer is gonna be same. It is not 1, it is not 2, it is not 3. For every value of a, because the left hand side and the right hand side are same. So it is always going to be equal for every value of a. So who is our most valued player today? And Maria, you are our most valued player for the day. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Claps for Anne. Very good. It is lagging a bit. It is lagging a bit. Okay. So yeah. Congratulations, Anne. Very well done. And the right answer is for every value of a, it is true. Okay. Anybody else wants to become the most valued player, the MVP? If yes, then keep waiting. I have one more question for you to become the MVP today. Okay. Chalo. For that, let's do matrices and determinants, complex number and quadratic equations. Okay. Question number 1. Sorry. Let's revise first. What are matrices? What are determinants? Now, matrices, in the matrices chapter, you will mostly see question based on multiplication, inverse, transpose. In the determinants chapter, you will mostly see question based on determinants, of course, finding x values and sometimes related to complex numbers also. Okay. Let's do. Now, in the matrices chapter, how do you multiply two matrices? So, suppose you have matrix A, which is A, B, C, D, and you have matrix B, which is 2, 3, 4, 5. How you do the multiplication? Everybody knows row 1 multiplied with column 1. So, it becomes 2A plus 4B. Similarly, row 1 multiplied with column 2. So, it will be 3A plus 5B. Similarly, 2C plus 4D and 3C plus 5D. That is how you do matrix multiplication. Everybody knows matrix multiplication. It is very important. Every year it is asked. Questions are asked. Okay. Now, in matrix multiplication, very, very important point to note, matrix multiplication is not commutative. AB is not equal to BA. Please remember. In multiplicative identity also, only the identity matrix can be the multiplicative identity. Generally, students think what? If they multiply A with 1, 1, 1, 1, they will get A. No. If you multiply A with 1, 0, 0, 1, identity matrix, only then you will get A. Okay? Yes, Shilja. Yes, yes, yes. Associative law is true for matrix multiplication and distributive law is also true for matrix multiplication. But commutative law is not followed. Please remember. Next, transpose. How do you find transpose of a matrix? Row becomes column. Row 1 becomes column 1. Row 2 becomes column 2. Row 3 becomes column 3. That is transpose of a matrix. Clear? What are the properties of transpose of a matrix? A transpose is A itself. K into A transpose is K into A transpose. AB transpose is B transpose A transpose. Remember, the order changes. AB transpose becomes B transpose A transpose. But A plus B whole transpose is simply A transpose plus B transpose. Okay? Cool. Next is symmetric and skew symmetric. What are they? They are asked every year in the question paper. Symmetric, if A is equal to A transpose. Skew symmetric, if A is equal to minus of A transpose. Okay? That is symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Next, inverse of a matrix. Inverse is basically a matrix which when multiplied to you gives identity matrix is your inverse. So B is basically A inverse. Right? Now, there are some properties of inverse of matrix, that transpose inverse is same as inverse transpose. AB inverse is B inverse into A inverse, and A inverse of inverse is A itself. Just three properties related to inverse of a matrix. Now, for a 2 cross 2 matrix, I have told you a shortcut trick. How many of you remember this shortcut trick? It is very, 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 very important. Just star mark this formula. Every year they will ask question of inverse of a matrix. What is the trick here? If your matrix is A, B, C, D, how you find inverse? A becomes D. D becomes A. So A becomes D. D becomes A. Exchange. B becomes minus B. C becomes minus C. Sign change. B minus B. C minus C. Clear? And divided by the determinant. Divided by the determinant. 1 upon AD minus BC. Always divide by the determinant. Okay. So adjoint divided by determinant is inverse. But this is the shortcut trick. No need to find adjoint. You can directly reverse and sign change. Everyone, please remember. Okay. Next, in the determinants chapter, what are the important formulas? First, you should know what is minor, what is cofactor, and what is adjoint of a matrix. So, minor is basically if you have a matrix and if you want to find out minor of this particular element. So, what we do? We delete the row, we delete the column, and we find determinant of the remaining matrix. That is how we find minor. And what is cofactor? Cofactor is basically minus 1 to the power row plus column multiplied with the minor of the. Okay? So cofactor is basically minor only multiplied with sign. Positive, negative, like that. How do you multiply the sign? Do you guys remember 3 cross 3 matrix? How we do the sign? It is plus minus plus minus plus minus plus minus plus based on your row plus column, even odd, like that. Okay. One important formula, area of triangle. If you have a triangle with coordinates x1 y1 x2 y2 x3 y3, what is the area of the triangle? x1 y1 1, x2 y2 1, x3 y3 1. Like that you can get area of the triangle. Okay. Next, adjoint of a matrix. How do you find adjoint of a matrix? It is basically transpose of cofactors. First you find cofactor, then you do transpose, then you get adjoint. These are all the properties related to adjoint of a matrix. Very, very important, right? Okay, so please memorize all the formulas. Each and every formula is important. If you don't memorize formula, don't expect 300 plus or 350 plus marks. And don't expect that you will be able to solve all the 120 questions. If you don't know the formulas, you know nothing in maths. Please. Because you have 120 questions, you will not have time to apply basics. You need formulas, shortcuts. So these are all the shortcuts I have written here. Memorize it today itself. Now, remember this important term, singular matrix, non-singular matrix. What is singular matrix? A matrix whose determinant is equal to 0. Non-singular, whose determinant is not equal to 0. Okay? So, singular equal to 0, non-singular not equal to 0. Alright? Inverse of a matrix, what is the formula? 1 by determinant of A multiplied with adjoint of A. So basically adjoint of A divided by the determinant of the matrix is inverse of the matrix. Okay? Clear? Everyone will be able to find it? Alright, now let's do some questions. Everybody, please solve this question and find out the determinant quickly. Come on. Let's do this. Solve quickly and tell me the answer. If determinant of this matrix is 0, then what should be the value of x? How do we find out determinant? Take any row and expand along with it. 1 multiplied with, delete 1 and multiply. So it is x square plus 3. No, minus 3. Yeah. X square minus 3. Next. 2. If I take 2, it will be multiplied with 0 plus 3 2s are 6. Not plus 2. See? Minus 2. Because it is plus minus plus. Right? Again, we'll have minus 1 multiplied with 0 minus 2x equals to 0. Let's solve it. X square minus 3, then 6 2s are 12, then plus 2x is 0. So x square 2x minus 15 is 0. Very good. Jasim has the answer 5 and minus 3. Very nice. Now x square. Now 5 3s are 15. So can I write it as 5x minus 3x minus 15. So I have x common, x plus 5 minus 3 common, x plus 5 equals to 0. So I have x minus 3 equals to 0, x plus 5 equals to 0. Oh, we are getting wrong sign. Oh, we should be getting, no, I guess it will be 2x. And here we have minus 15. So 5x minus 3, x plus 5, minus 3 common, x plus 5. But should we not get 3 and minus 5? Oh, minus 2x should come. Wait, let me check. Lastly, oh, why minus 1? Why have I done minus 1? So sorry. It will be plus 1. So this will be minus. Yeah. What we will do is, it will be minus 2x minus and like this. So x minus 5 and here we have x minus 5. Correct. So when we put x plus 3 equals to 0, x minus 5 equals to 0. So x is minus 5 and 3. Option A, the right answer. Alright. Very good. Jasim, Maria and Priya, absolutely right. Correct. No, minus 15, Albin. It will not be plus 15. Minus 15. Okay. Next. Let the determinant be equal to this, where A, B, C and D are constants, then the value of D is equal to dash. Let's solve this. We have to find the determinant, sorry for the overlapping, but let's find the determinant value. Okay, so x minus 1 multiplied with x minus 1 square minus 2 times of x plus 2. Okay, next is minus 2 multiplied with 2 times of x minus 1 and 2 ones are 2, and we have plus 1. 1 is multiplied with 2 times of x plus 2 and minus x minus 1. Okay, let's open the bracket and solve this. So we have x minus 1 whole cube is minus 2 times of minus 2 times of oh yeah, from here we will put bracket. Yeah, here the bracket. So minus 2x minus 4 minus 2 into 2x minus 2 and here we have again 2x plus 2 to the 4 minus x plus 1. Simplify it. X minus 1 whole cube is minus 2x minus 4 and minus 4x minus 2 minus 4 minus 4 and this plus 8, 2x plus 4 minus x plus 1. Simplify this. So once you simplify this, what do you get? X minus 1 whole cube minus 2x plus 2x. Cancel. Minus 4x minus x will be minus 5x. And yeah, and we'll have minus 4x minus x done. Minus 4 plus 8 is plus 4 plus 4 plus 1 is plus 5. Now we just need the value of d. So from here we will have minus 1 cube and from here we have 5. So d is basically the constant term which is not attached to x. So we should get 5 minus 1, 4 as the answer. We are getting 16 as the answer. But let's see. It will be x minus 1 whole cube. Here we have 13 and 14 here. 4 and 4 here. 4 2 so 8, correct? Then we have 2x and 4 and oh, this minus 4 and plus 4 is also getting cancelled, correct? 8 and 1 9 we have, so this is not 5, this will be 9. And we should have, no, it will still not be 16. We are only getting 9 plus 1 10 because we only need d and d is the only constant term. We have all the constant term. 1 cube will have 1 and here minus 4. Here we have minus 2 minus 2 minus 4 minus 4 minus 2 8, correct? Then we have 2 here and 2 2s are 4 here and we have minus 1 plus 1 here, and 8, 9. Okay, maybe the sign is coming wrong. Minus 2 with x minus 1 whole square, and minus 2 with x plus 2. Minus 4, yeah, we are getting minus 4 here. Okay, here is the issue. We haven't put a bracket here, and that's why we are getting wrong answer. So here is the issue. What happens is minus of minus 4 will be plus 4. So this will not get cancelled, So you have plus 4, and here also you have plus 4. Now, correct. So you are finally getting, let me write it again, so sorry. So you are here, you have minus 1 plus 4 plus 8 plus 4 plus 1. So this will be 17 minus 1, 16. So correct. So you will get now 16 as the right answer. Okay, so whenever you are also stuck like this in your exam, just cross check, because matrix multiplication and determinants, sign is the biggest enemy. One thing wrong and everything will be gone. Okay, so here it was minus, but we didn't put bracket, so it became minus. But minus of minus should be plus. So that's where we were wrong. I was wrong, not you were wrong. I was wrong. Okay. Alright, next question. If the matrix is this and it is non-singular, for what value of lambda? Non-singular means what? Your determinant should not be equal to 0. So first we need to find determinant of the matrix. Determinant of minus 2, 1, 0. 3, 4, 1. Minus 4, lambda, 0. Now expand it along any of the diagonal, what you get? So minus 2 into minus lambda minus 1 into 3 zeros are 0 minus of minus 4 plus 4, and plus 0 into anything is 0 only, so leave it. So you have 2 lambda and minus 4 should not be equal to 0. So 2 lambda should not be equal to 4. So what is the right answer? Yes, lambda should not be equal to 4 by 2. That is 2. So lambda should not be equal to 2. This was super simple, super direct and quick question. Clear to everybody? Alright. Now moving on to complex numbers. In complex numbers, we have complex numbers. So we have already revised the chapter of complex numbers, and we have seen what is iota, what are complex numbers, how they contain real and imaginary part. Now this is all the basic. Now today we are not going to revise just the basics. We will also focus on the important formulas and important questions that are probably going to come. Alright. Okay guys, so moving on. What is the first and foremost most important formula of this chapter? What is the power of I equal to? Now power of I is calculated based on the power value, of course. Now basically it means that if your power is a multiple of 4, the answer is 1. So in the question, if they ask you I to the power 50 or they ask you I to the power 72, so what should you do? Just divide it by 4. Divide it by 4. So suppose 50 divided by 4, what will you get? So you will get 12 4s are 48 plus 2. So it will be 12 into 4 plus 2. Now this is a multiple of 4. What is the remainder? 2. So I to the power 50 becomes I to the power 2. What is I to the power 2? Minus 1. So like this we get the answer. We try to get it as a multiple of 4. So if it is a direct multiple of 4, answer is 1. If it is multiple of 4, remainder 1, then I. Remainder 2, then minus 1. Remainder 3, then minus I. Clear to everybody how you are going to do it? Right? Okay. This is very important because they ask a question from this topic. Okay. Next is conjugate of a complex number. Super important. What is conjugate? If your complex number is a plus ib, the conjugate of the complex number will be a minus ib. Only the sign of imaginary part changes. Sign of the real part does not change. Okay, only the imaginary part sign will change. Right? So a plus ib becomes a minus ib. Now here, there are some important formulas related to conjugate, and conjugate is used in calculating and simplifying a lot of questions. Now, one more formula is there. What is that? Any complex number into the conjugate is equal to modulus of z whole square. So, this is conjugate formula. This is conjugate and complex number formula. Okay. Now, some important points related to mod of the function or conjugate of the function. Mod of z1 into z2 will be mod of z1 into mod of z2. Mod of z1 divided by z2 is mod of z1 divided by mod of z2. Mod of z1 into z2 is sorry. Conjugate of z1 into z2 is conjugate of z1 into conjugate of z2. Conjugate of z1 plus z2 is again conjugate of z1 plus conjugate of z2. And conjugate of z1 divided by z2 is conjugate of z1 divided by conjugate of z2. So, no matter what operation you are applying, you can simply split it. That's what we mean here. Now, modulus is what? Modulus is the square root of real part square plus imaginary part square. Does not matter it is positive or negative, because once you do square, positive and negative both become positive. Okay. So, if you have a complex number 3 plus 4i, the modulus will be square root of 3 square plus 4 square. That is square root of 25. That is 5. That is how you find modulus. It is again important. Now, using these formulas only, you can solve majority of the questions from complex numbers. Now, let's solve how and what type of questions will come from this chapter. Number 1. Let z1, z2 and z be three distinct points in a complex plane such that the segment joining z1 and z2. So let's say that there is z1, there is z2. It is perpendicular to O. I guess it will be like this. Z1 and z2 is perpendicular to z1 and z3. Okay. Now their question. Modulus of z1 minus z2 is 5. Modulus of z1 minus z3 is 12. So z1 minus z2 is 5. z1 minus z3 is 12. What is z2 minus z3 equal to? Now, what is modulus? Modulus is real part square plus imaginary part square, square root. Now, if you think carefully, z2 minus z1 is what? The distance between them. Distance between them, and this is what? A right triangle. So z2 minus z1, wait, where is our equation gone? So basically z1 minus z2 whole square, z2 minus z3 whole square will be z1 minus z3 whole square, right? So in the question they have given z1 minus z2 whole square is 5 square, and my bad, this is 12 square, and we have to find out z2 minus z3 whole square. Now, how many of you know the Pythagorean triplet? The Pythagorean triplet. Is there a problem in sound? Are you guys facing any problem in sound? Any problem in sound? No? Okay. Yeah, we very well know 5, 12 and 13 are a Pythagorean triplet. So, if this is 5, this is 12, this is definitely 13. So, we have z2 minus z3 whole square. But they are asking in the question z2 minus z3. Okay, this minus sign is by mistake, I guess. So, z2 minus z3 is what? 13. 13 is the answer. Done. Right? Okay, awesome. Next. Z upon I is 11 minus 3i, then Z plus Z complement is equal to what? Very interesting question. First of all, Z upon I is 11 minus 13i. So Z will be I into 11 minus 13i, multiply. Z will be 11i minus 13i into I. So it will be 11i minus 13 into minus 1. So Z will be equal to 13 plus 11i. Okay. Now, they are saying Z is 11 plus 13i and conjugate of Z. Conjugate of Z will be what? Conjugate of Z will be 11 minus 13i. Right? 11 plus 13. Oh, 13 plus 11i. Yeah. It is 13 plus 11i and this is 13 minus 11i. Now they are asking what will happen if you add them. So Z plus Z complement or conjugate will be 13 plus 11i plus 13 minus 11i. So it will be 11i cancel, 13 plus 13, 26. So what is the right answer? 26. Option D is the right answer. Fine. Option D. Okay, next, very interesting question. Alpha is the root of this equation. Where k is a real number and beta is the other root, then find the value of alpha square plus beta square. Such a lengthy question in KEAM exam. How can they give such a lengthy question? It will really take a lot of time to solve this. Oh my god. So, but anyways, chalo. Alpha is given 2 minus 3i. So what will be alpha square? Let's calculate that. It will be 2 minus 3i whole square. So it is 2 square plus 3i whole square minus 2 3 is 6, 6 2 is 12i. Fine. So it will be 4, 3 3 is 9 and minus 12i. Right? 2 minus 3i. Yeah. 4 minus 9 is minus 5 minus 12i. This is alpha square. Now put alpha in this equation. Why? Because alpha is the solution. So alpha square minus 4 alpha plus k will be 0. So what is alpha square? Alpha square is minus 5 minus 12i minus 4 into 2 minus 3i plus k is equal to 0. So this is minus 5 minus 12i minus 4 2 is 8 plus 4 3 is 12i plus k is equal to 0. So minus 12i plus 12i cancel. 8 plus 5 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So k is equal to 13. So we got the value of k, but that is not asked in the question. They are asking beta is the other root. So what is the value of beta? So first let us put the k as 13. So once we put k as 13, we get z square minus 4z plus 13 is equal to 0. Fine. Now we need to find the other root of the equation. So what will be the other root of this equation? So you can simply do minus b plus minus b square. 4 4 is 16 minus 4ac. 4 3 is 12, 4 1 the 4 plus 5 52 minus 4ac upon 2a. So this is 4 plus minus root over 16 minus 52. So 52 minus 16. 12 minus 6 is 6. 4 minus 1 is 3. 36 upon 2. So it is 4 plus minus 6 upon 2. So 4 plus 6 is 10 by 2. 4 minus 6 is minus 2 by 2. So we get 5. I guess 5 and 2 are we getting. Okay, yeah, we can do it like this also rather than calculating all the roots, we can do it like this also. So since we know addition of the roots is equal to the middle term, multiplication of roots is equal to AC, like first term and the last term. So from here also you can get that Alphas, because we need alpha square plus beta square, and we can directly get that. Alpha square plus beta square is alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Alpha plus beta whole square is basically, just now you have 4 minus 2 into 13, so 16 minus 26 is minus 20. So from here we can get alpha square plus beta square. I guess it is not visible. Shall I move to this side? Maybe then you can see. Okay, so we will not do this. Let's do I guess you can't see the solution there, so I'll just show the solution here. Now alpha plus beta will be 4. Alpha into beta will be 13. Now alpha square plus beta square will be what? Alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. So alpha plus beta whole square is 4 square, and this is 2 into 13. So 16 minus 26 minus 10. So from here you got the answer minus 10. Option E. Okay, next. Z is given. They are asking mod Z to the power 4. So first of all, what is Z to the power 4? Should we find that? So first of all, we need to find what is Z square. Z square is A square plus root 3i whole square and minus 2 2s are 4 root 3i. So we get 4 4s is 16 and minus 9 minus 4 root 3i. So we have 16 minus 9 is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 7 minus 4 root 3i. Now this is Z square. Now let's find square of this. So if you square this, you will get 7 square and 4, or just simply what you can do, you can just find mod Z first. What will be the value of mod Z? Let's see. So mod Z will be 2 square plus root 3 whole square. So you get 2 square is 4, root 3 whole square is 7, root 3 whole square is 3. Just do it like this. So you get root over 7. Root 7 is the mod of Z. Now you need mod of Z to the power 4. Okay. So mod of Z to the power 4 will be root 7 to the power 4. What is root 7 to the power 4? 7 square, 49, correct. So no need to find Z to the power 4 because mod Z to the power 4 is mod of Z whole to the power 4. So we can directly find mod of Z and do whole to the power 4 later. Alright. Okay. Next is, what is the imaginary part of this number? So whenever we have this question, we have to just simplify 2 plus I upon 3 minus I. Multiply it with 3 plus I, multiply it with 3 plus I. Always simplify the denominator. Now just multiply, what do you get? 2 3s are 6, 3i, 2i and minus 1. Denominator, a minus b into a plus b. So it is Z into conjugate of Z, modulus of Z whole square. So 3 square plus 1 square. So you get 6 minus 1 plus 5i upon 3 3s are 9 plus 1. So you have 5 plus 5i upon 10. So you have 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2i. That's okay. They are asking the imaginary part, so it is 1 by 2 because you have 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2i. So imaginary part is 1 by 2. Simple. Understood? Okay. Yeah, 1 by 2. Alright guys, so we have revised all the chapters included in your algebra for your KEAM exam: sets, relations and functions, matrices, determinants and complex numbers and quadratic equations as well. Time for the MVP now. Let's see who is our most valued player who can guess the answer of this question absolutely right. Quickly, come on guys. Can you solve this question and find out the answer? Now, if you want, I can simplify it for you. I can simplify it for you. Do you want me to simplify it for you first and then you can guess the answer? Okay. But, okay, I will just simplify it a little. Okay. First of all, let's find out what is a square. What is a square? Now, a square is, suppose this is 1, this is a, this is b, this is 1. Okay? I am just naming it as a and b. Fine. So, a square will be, if your A matrix is 1A, A, B. So, A square will be 1A multiplied with 1B. So, it is 1 plus AB. Here you have A plus A. Here you have B plus B and here you have AB plus 1. Right? Now, what is AB? What is AB? AB is, let's find out first what is A into B. So here A into B, that means this into this is how much? Minus 1 plus root 3I by 2 into minus 1 minus root 3I by 2. So this is Z into conjugate of Z. Z into conjugate of Z is modulus of Z whole square. So this is 1 square plus root 3 square by 2 square. So this is 1 plus 3, 4 upon 4. That is 1. So I am getting AB is equal to 1. AB is equal to 1. So here if we observe, A square is equal to 1 plus AB, A plus A, B plus B, AB plus 1. Now this is equal to 1 plus 1 because AB is 1, AB is 1, right? So 1 plus 1, 2A, 2B and 1 plus 1. Now this is basically equal to 2, 2A, 2B and 2. And this is equal to what? 2 times of 1AB, 1. This is A square. So can you guess? If A square is equal to 2 times of A matrix, then A to the power 100 is equal to what? Okay, I have simplified a lot now. So, again, I can see and Maria has again given the right answer. Oh my god, you guys are not able to tell the answer still. A square is 2 to the power 1 into A. So, A to the power 100 will be 2 to the power 99 into A. Just reduce one power because you know what? Even if you find out A cube, you will get 2 to the power 2 into A. If you find out A to the power 4, you will get 2 to the power 3 into A. So, only one power is getting reduced. So, the right answer is option number B. 2 to the power 99 into A will be A to the power 100. This is again a previous year question paper question. It has come into your exam. Okay. So, option B is the right answer and again the MVP of the day is Anne. Congratulations! Well done, well done, well done. Okay guys, so we have now come towards the end of today's marathon. But as I promised you guys that I'm gonna give you a special bonus tip for your exam preparation. So what is today's bonus tip? Well, today's bonus tip is ABC. Now can you guess what is this ABC? What is this ABC? It is a strategy. It is a tip. Is it the options in your exam? What is it? So today's bonus tip is about ABC strategy. What is ABC strategy? It says that do your paper in ABC manner. A stands for 100% surety questions. Okay? The questions which you are 100% sure of. Right? Option B, sorry. B stands for once you have completed all the 100% sure question, now you do the question which you are like 60 to 70% sure that I can do it, but I'm just not able to click it. And C is basically you are not at all sure, you don't know anything about it at all, and you just want to guess that answer. So it is like you are only 20 to 30% sure, and then you are going to do it. And how much time should you spend on this? So 1 hour 15 minutes you are spending on this. Next 30 minutes you are spending on this, and next 15 minutes you are spending on this. Okay. Oh, sorry. 1 hour 45 minutes only, because that is going to take the most of your time, and 2 hour 30 minutes paper is there. Alright, anybody can do ABC strategy, and you should also do this. It will help you in your exam. Alright, all the best my kids. I hope this session was super useful to you. Tomorrow we are bringing you 2D geometry, that is straight lines and conic sections, complete revision with all the PYQs. Stay tuned and follow for more. I hope you enjoyed today's session, and I hope it was useful for you. If yes, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel right now, right away, immediately, and we will have lots of fun, lots of preparation with full josh, full energy every day. Alright, thank you everyone. Take care and see you tomorrow, same time, 5:15 p.m. Take care. Bye guys. Bye-bye. And yeah, do let me know in the comment section how was today's session and what did you enjoy the most. Thank you everyone. Bye guys. Bye-bye. Bye. Take care.